Episode 1 of All Her Fault starts with Marissa arriving at an address to pick up her son Milo. The only problem is, he's not there. The woman who supposedly has him, Jenny, is unreachable. Marissa reads a text again from Jenny and confirms that she is actually at the right address. The woman at the house, Esther, welcomes Marissa inside as they try to figure out the misunderstanding. In a text, Jenny mentioned that her son Jacob and Milo would be with the nanny. Now Esther asks if Marissa is familiar with Jenny, and she admits that they met at school. Although she has never visited Jenny's home, they clicked at a school fair. Now Marissa assumes that autocorrect messed up the address, so she calls her nanny Anna to see if she has the right address. As luck would have it, Anna is currently out of town and Marissa can't reach her. Now Esther suggests they call another parent from Milo's class to see who picked him up. And Marissa calls Sarah, the parent representative, and asks for Jenny's other number. Sarah is confused since she is with Jenny's son, and so she sends Marissa Jenny's number to figure out the misunderstanding. Marissa then calls Jenny, who is confused since she is at work and didn't send Marissa any message pertaining to a playdate. Esther takes over the call as Marissa starts to panic. Marissa then calls her husband Peter and he hasn't picked up Milo either. Marissa and Esther rush home in hopes of finding Milo there, but sadly they only find Brian, Peter's brother, who lives in the guest house. Peter arrives shortly after and starts to comfort Marissa. The couple call the police and the investigation soon starts. According to Marissa, she dropped Milo off at school that morning. Currently, they are unable to reach Milo's teacher as well. Marissa explains that she got a text from Jenny earlier in the afternoon asking if their sons could have a playdate after school. Marissa didn't want to cancel a work meeting and appreciated the help. Now with her nanny out of town for a wedding, Jenny's help felt like a godsend. The police then asked more questions about Anna, and apparently she asked for a few days off to attend a wedding with her boyfriend's family. Now Anna is from Chile and has worked for the Irvines' family for a year. The police circle back to the text and ask if Marissa verified that this really was from Jenny. Unfortunately, Marissa never got around to saving all the school mums' numbers on her phone. She assumed the text was from Jenny since it was signed like that. In the meantime, Jenny calls her husband and fills him in on the weird call she's received. She asks him to hurry and pick up their son from Sarah's house. She's worried that he's running late and will give them a bad reputation. Jenny calls Sarah next to apologise for her husband being late. Sarah is understanding but tries to corner Jenny into helping with the school fundraiser. Jenny changes the topic to Marissa and Sarah starts gossiping, asking why whoever sent the message claimed to be Jenny. She also judges Marissa for hiring a nanny and slipping up. Jenny thinks back to the start of the school year here, where the parents met to discuss their kids' calendars. Marissa called out Sarah for some of the unnecessary events on the calendar, and Jenny found it funny and smiled at Marissa to show she agreed. It was around this time that Anna and Carrie met at the playground. Back at Marissa's house, the police ask questions about those close to the family. Brian joins the couple to offer support and give his statement. Peter tells the police that his sister is on her way and begs them to do everything possible to get Milo back. Now Colin, Marissa's friend and business partner, shows up as well. He offers to handle Marissa's work for the time being. All this time though, Marissa constantly tries to reach Anna. She's surprised to find Anna's phone on a sofa on the patio. Meanwhile, Jenny meets with Alex to talk about her proposal for his client, Lee Logan. Jenny works in the publishing industry and wants to sign Lee as a client. Sadly, her husband keeps texting, asking numerous questions about their son's night routine. Jenny takes a break to call him back and talk to her son, who keeps asking for her. She promises she will be there to tuck him in. In the meantime, the police bag Anna's phone as evidence. Anna suddenly shows up and is surprised when everyone asks her where Milo is. Just then, the police get word that Milo's teacher has finally picked up his phone. Now apparently Milo was picked up by a woman called Carrie Finch. As it turns out, Carrie is actually Jenny's nanny. Jenny returns home and finds a police car outside, and she fears for the worst and heads straight to her son's room. And she's relieved to see that everyone is okay. The police ask them about Carrie and her routine, and Jenny reveals that Carrie has been working for them for 3 months. She's never been violent with Jacob, however there was one misunderstanding where Jenny thought Carrie was about to hit her son. She only realised later that Carrie was actually swatting a fly. The police inform the couple that Carrie might have been planning the kidnapping for a long time. It seems she targeted Jenny in an effort to get access to the Irvines and Milo. Now back at the Irvines' house, Peter briefs Leah about the investigation. Leah demands to meet Jenny and asks more questions about Carrie, and they believe Jenny might have been legally negligent when hiring Carrie. We then circle back to 10 days before Milo was taken. Marissa and Jenny bonded at the meet and greet parents' party, but Jenny was sad because Sarah had asked her to help with the fundraiser. According to Sarah, parents with one kid need to help more than other parents. Jenny found this offensive since she was already over her head at home. Her husband barely helps and expects her to carry the load of raising their son alone. Now Marissa finds Jenny freshening up in the ladies' room after crying, and they realise they're wearing the same dress and laugh it off. Marissa opens up about her parenting struggles here with her husband, and the two grab some wine and hide in the ladies' room for a while, where Marissa offers to get Sarah off Jenny's back. Now after the police leave, Richie warns Jenny to stay away from Marissa. He's worried that the Irvines will sue them, and he advises Jenny not to apologise for anything. At the Irvines' house, Detective Greco and Alcaraz arrive to take over the case. They inform the Irvines that they found Milo's tracker destroyed behind the school. The police worry that time is running out and the kidnapper has made no contact. They ask Anna about Carrie and she lies that she didn't know Carrie personally. Marissa asks what happens if the kidnappers make no contact, and Peter starts breaking down. And Marissa moves to comfort him and he lashes out at her. He blames her for not verifying the text, and Marissa is taken aback by his harsh words. She rushes outside and runs into Jenny. In a flash forward scene, we jump to 27 days after Milo was kidnapped. The detectives are surprised by the recent developments in the case. Apparently, one of the people from their case board killed someone. Whoever she is there with her lawyer ready to talk. However, the detectives don't think they should ask her about the kidnapping. So all her fault begins with a fast pace, diving straight into the main plot. Right off the bat, we learn who took Milo, but don't worry, the mystery is still very much intact. Sarah Snook's believable performance as Marissa perfectly elevates the show, and we quickly get the sense of dread that any parent would feel in this circumstance. Dakota Fanning also gives an amazing performance as Jenny, and we can't wait to see what else her character has to offer. I love how the show utilises flashbacks to build on the suspense and make us want more. We know that someone will die, but how did it happen? How long will it take the police to find Milo? And why did Carrie target the Irvines? And why is Anna lying to the police? Hopefully we'll find these answers out in the episodes ahead. Thanks for watching, and do let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Smash a like or subscribe to the channel, your support is very much appreciated. I'm Greg Wheeler, and from all of us over here at The Review Geek, we'll see you on the next video.